In a hole in the ground there lived a hobbit. Not a nasty, dirty, wet hole filled with the ends of worms and an oozy smell, nor yet a dry, bare, sandy hole with nothing in it to sit down on or to eat. It was a hobbit hole, and that means comfort. I became a Tolkien fan at age 10 when I first heard that narrated at the beginning of the Rankin Bass animated Hobbit. At 53, I'm still a fan. Maybe I'm as immature now as I was then, or maybe there was always more to discover than a child could take in. Tolkien had a day job as an Oxford professor of philology. Call it Old English if you like. He first wrote The Hobbit as a standalone. It was successful, so his publisher asked for a sequel, which became Lord of the Rings. In between, he wrote some essays in which he developed a sophisticated working theory of fairy tale and myth, which he then applied in Lord of the Rings. The product of all this deep thinking has to have more to it than a 10-year-old would take in. And it's not just academic sophistication. One of Tolkien's central conclusions is children have, as a rule, less need than older people of what fairy stories offer. I don't have time today to say what those things are, but we will in this class. I will point out that The Hobbit is a 40-year-old's tale about a 50-year-old's adventure, a 50-year-old who tells himself, "Don't be a fool, Bilbo Baggins, thinking of dragons and all that outlandish nonsense at your age." That could as well be Tolkien talking about himself. Could be you and I wondering about this course. But Bilbo and his heir, Frodo, are not children, nor are they obvious heroes. They are mature, well-meaning adults trying to do right, often coming up short, but still somehow making a difference for good. Perfect for an Osher class. Please email if you have questions about texts. I recommend a specific edition of The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings so that we can all refer to the same page numbers. Hope to see you in class.